Angry guy here, and foreign women are leaving black women homeless, part 2. Get this channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. So foreign women are leaving black women homeless, part 2. Let's jump into the video.
Now, you tell me if this makes sense to you. There's this guy that goes to my church and this lady that I know, and she introduced me to the guy maybe like this past summer, so like some months ago, right? Introduced, I'm like, hey, how are you? You know, it was a real nice introduction, and then that was it. Apparently, he's interested. So, talk to me. Like, so on Sunday, she saw me. I hugged her, you know, hey, how you doing? She was like, let me introduce you to this young man. I said, ma'am, you've already introduced me to him before. And she was like, I have? I said, yeah. She was like, well, he's a great young man, and I feel like y'all two, you know, it would be nice if y'all two, you know, like spend some time together. I said, he doesn't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to him. And she was like, well, he said that you said you won't be looking his way. Let me repeat myself. He don't say nothing to me, so I don't say nothing to him. I don't pursue. I don't chase. I don't insert myself. I don't do none of that. Now, mind you, this man works on the parking lot ministry, right? Or the ministry that's outside telling you where to park and stuff. Sweetie pie, you trying to talk to me? Tell me you'll park my car. Save me a parking spot close to the door. Okay? Tell me you'll drive me up to the front, or you'll meet me up at the front, and then you'll go park my car for me. That's how you talk to a woman. I don't know what be possessing y'all to think that we as the women gotta do the pursuing, the chasing, and all of that. Baby, I accept what's given to me. I reciprocate. But to reciprocate something, it has to be given to you first. No. Over are the days of me putting myself out there. Over are the days of me inserting myself. Over are the days of me looking dumb, desperate, and dusty. Over are those days. Like, that was never my style. Why would I start now? I don't care how good of a young man he is. If he's a young man who is deaf, mute, and dumb, then I don't want to talk to him. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm so over these men. It's sassy. You a grown tail man, and you can't open up your mouth and say hello to somebody, and your excuse is, oh, she don't look my way. Make me look your way. Give me something to look at. Like, that's why I be quiet, because if you can't even speak to me in the parking lot, you sure can't handle me in this mouth. Make it make sense. If you're going to do anything in this world, make it make sense. Okay? Because I'm over it. I'm over it. If it's just me and my daughter for the rest of my life, me and my baby, we're going to be all right. We're going to have a good life. Because
young man, do yourself a favor and don't mess around with this church ratchet. Some of y'all ladies believe just because y'all can quote Bible verses and wear crosses that we can't see the Jezebel in you. And nah, ma'am, it don't make sense, because you don't make sense. I'm not going to even bring up the hair and the nails. But if I notice, he noticed. But it's generally your overall attitude with the babies and the hand wags and the neck rolls. This, he don't say nothing to me, so I ain't say nothing to him. Young man say, well, sure, he be looking my way. Kevin Samuels tried to tell y'all R.I.P. to the Godfather. Now all you gotta do is offer a smile. Smile? How dare y'all tell me I'm required to smile? I ain't gotta smile at y'all.
You see, guys, this is the reason why men are walking away from Western society and relationships in Western society. I always tell y'all, stay away from the church. Don't go anywhere near the church. Jesus is not in the church. If Jesus went to the church, you know they would turn him away. You know it would be a real situation. Okay? If Jesus came back right now, you know there'd be a lot of Christians plotting to take him out. Okay, saying that he's messing up the money and he's not welcome around here, and they don't know what God was thinking. But if this is really Jesus, well, then he's gonna have to come back. He's gonna have to come back a third time because he's not welcome this time. Because he's messing up the money, he's messing up the flow, he's messing up the message. Because what they're preaching is not what he's preaching, and what he's preaching is not what they're preaching. And they sure as heck are not gonna lose this money. They sure as heck are not gonna lose this money. All right, and he's not gonna mess their business up. He's not going to mess their money up. I keep telling y'all, stay away from the church. Y'all know God isn't there. You know God hasn't been there. Y'all are going there for entertainment and community. Y'all lonely. You don't want to be alone at home. You want people to hang out with and people to talk to. And a lot of y'all are gossip hounds. You want to find out who's messing with who's hooking up with who pastor smashing this week. Y'all are disgusted. I keep telling y'all, stay out of the church. You don't want to listen to me. The Jezebel spirit is running wild inside of the church. Look at this woman, red hair, nails, putting on a cross like she's righteous. This is the same woman that will tell you that she's a virgin, that God washed away everything that she did in her past. So she's a virgin. This is a single mother. This is a single mother, y'all. A single mother, and she's out here literally acting like she's Miss Big, Miss Bad, and this man needs to speak to her. Guys, men aren't approaching anymore. Men are not chasing these women anymore. And this is their attitude. This is the church. This is a church, and they're just there looking for a man to hook up with, looking for a man to come and take care of their kids and pay their bills for them. But they're not going to chase him. This man needs to come and step up because they're not giving him the princess treatment. Y'all, I kept warning you about this attitude. I kept telling y'all this is where we're at right now in Western society, and this is why men have to walk away. Hashtag walk away, guys. These women are going to end up homeless. These women are going to end up homeless, okay? Foreign women are replacing these women. Foreign women are leaving Black women homeless. This is what's happening in America. This is what's happening in Western society, okay? They are being left homeless. A lot of them are ending up in the streets right now. The rate of homelessness has skyrocketed among women, especially among Black women and Hispanic women. It's really, really bad. And people don't want to wake up and realize that it's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse at this point, okay? Because women cannot handle consequences. They don't take accountability for anything that they do, anything that they say, and they are bailed out of every bad decision that they make. And literally, as men are walking away from Western society, inflation is skyrocketing, the dollar is losing its value rapidly. It is only going to get to a point where no one can really survive. There is no more middle class in America. The middle class is 100% gone. It's gone. There's no middle class left. We are now entering a phase where either you are ridiculously rich or you are desperately poor. And I had a friend years ago who told me this is where America was headed. Okay? The ridiculously rich and the desperately poor. Most women right now that are making $85,000 a year can't pay their bills. They are living on credit. They are struggling to survive. And this is the honest truth, because they don't know how to manage money. They don't know how to balance things out. They go out, they buy themselves an expensive car that they cannot afford. They live in a house or an apartment that they cannot afford. They go in and they purchase a house, and any disposable income that they have is going into that property. So between buying food, which you're spending $3,000 a month on to eat, because they don't want Chipotle, okay? They don't want Burger King. Shout out to Mayumi. They don't want any of this. They want to eat $200 meals and hang out with their friends. They have no money. These women have no money, no savings, nothing whatsoever. That's the reason why some of y'all cats are making only $50,000 a year, but y'all have $200,000 in savings. A lot of y'all have over $100,000 in savings, and you're not even making money like that. You're $50,000 a year, and you have over $100,000 in savings. And these women, they can't even put $5,000 together if an emergency came up. And they're out here thinking they're going to get millionaires. This is the level of delusion that they're sitting in right now, okay? But you are a fool to keep on going to the church, okay? Because the church is not actually a church. It's just a building and an organization that has really nothing to do with Jesus Christ. Believers of Jesus Christ gathering where, that's definition for church. wherever, when believers in Jesus Christ come together, that's the definition of a church. A church is not a building. It is not a religious organization. That has nothing to do with it. That's why they say where two or three are gathered, let there be God. Y'all have to understand that no matter, regardless if you are with another man or you're not with other men, every man has to walk and stand on their own 2 feet, because we come into this world alone and we will leave this world alone. The only one that's with us when we come into this world is God, and He's the only one that's going to be with us when we leave this world. And y'all need to understand it. And our parents are not going to be here forever. One thing that frightens me about the baby boomers, I will say this, and this is the reason why some of y'all have to really get over this whole blaming your parents thing, is because despite every bad thing that the boomers have done to all the other generations, one of the worst things, something that I can't stand with the boomers, is most of their parents have passed away at this point, and they are blaming their parents still. And it is so frightening to me when I see a 74-year-old man blaming his parents. It just frightens the living heck out of me, and that just makes me realize, yeah, man, we got to do better than this. We got to do better than, and I'm not trying to get any fights with the boomers, but if you're a boomer, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all are still blaming your parents for stuff, and I'm amazed, because so many of your parents have been gone sometimes for decades, and y'all are blaming your parents, and you're like, no, it's my parents, mom and dad, like they're the ones who did this. And I'm like, bro, your parents have been gone for like 10 years, man. Like Sally, your mom passed away 20 years ago. Why are you still on your mom? Because she is responsible for what happened. All right, don't blame me, blame her. I didn't even know her, bro. I was a little kid when she listened to me, man. All right, let me be real. I'm 40 years old, so I was like in my 20s. But still, it's ridiculous. It's honestly ridiculous. So, look, y'all, you need to just get your stuff together, get your money up, and get out of Western society. If you stay here, buy a piece of land, put a camper on it, live cheap, and stack your bills. But at some point, everyone has to get out of this country, because you're not. I mean, what future do you really have? I mean, if you're just happy, chilling in a camper somewhere on a piece of land, that's cool. Or living in the woods, that's cool. But there's nothing here. There's nothing here, because you don't want to socialize with these people. You don't want to have a relationship with these people. If you want to have any life of interaction, or just going out or dating, or marriage, you shouldn't be doing marriage now. But if you're going to do something as stupid as that, you should not be looking in Western society. All of these things should be done outside of Western society. Going over to the Philippines, Dominican Republic, Eastern Europe, Africa, South America, but East Asia. But you should not be going anywhere near. You shouldn't be doing anything in America. Shouldn't be spending your money in America. Shouldn't be trying to build a family in America. Shouldn't be trying to do, even make friends in America. I'm just being so honest with you. You can make acquaintances, but you shouldn't be trying to you really should not be trying to do anything too serious in America other than make your money. That's the honest truth, because America is the land of the beast. America does not want you. It does not like you as a man. It just wants your attention, your time, your money, and then it will discard of you once it has used you up to your fullest, and then move on to the next one. Guys, get this channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, liking the video, and turning on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Foreign women are leaving Black women homeless. What do you guys think regarding this? I want to know your thoughts in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.